Hi, thank you for checking out my channel and the Persona Rerun project. If you are enjoying it, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with any friends who might be interested in Persona. I am also live on Twitch at twitch.tv/MacTheVoid, as well as have a coffee. Otherwise, we'll get right into it. Thanks.
Long time no see. We met last on Christmas Eve, right? Never mind, it's nothing.
I mean, we barely saw each other in the other reality, so that's fine.
Today. First, we finally managed to prosecute Masayoshi Shido. He'll likely be found guilty. I'm grateful for your cooperation with the trial. Your testimony proved to be very useful.
I'm glad to hear that.
To be frank, it seemed almost hopeless at one point. But thanks to the civil protests, some of the more indecisive prosecutors came to our side. It will likely be some more time until the hearing begins, but this is the first step to true change. The only charges right now are for breaking election laws, breaking funding control laws, and bribery. I knew that proving the metaverse's existence would be difficult, but I still find myself dissatisfied. Shido did admit to all of his crimes though, including everything you know about. Now for the other piece of good news. As of today, you'll be free to go.
I get to leave? Why so suddenly? I mean, that's the real question, isn't it?
Shido's confession brought light to the truth of your case. We were able to prove your innocence in the original assault charge that led to your arrest. Your sentence will no doubt be rescinded. You're a free man. The others did everything they could for you. Bringing in the woman who was the victim in your case as a witness was the turning point. To think they'd be able to track down someone involved in a case from well over a year ago. And that wasn't all. An unbelievable amount of support has come in from various other places as well. Regardless, the righteous phantom thieves are gone. All that remains is for us adults
until
to lead
I start
society
Strikers.
in the right direction. Then again, I have to wonder if you believe what I say.
We made a promise. I fully believe
Thank you.
because of the other reality.
I'm glad I was able to save you in court.
Wait,
So
when I say
happy
that
in my
now in
entire
this
life.
context,
I'm
it
not
means something
quite
completely
sure how to put
different.
it, but saving your future meant more to me than my own career. I feel like you even taught me how to live.
That wasn't my intention.
That's not true.
Don't tell me what my
Anyway,
intentions
there's something
were.
that's been on my mind. What did the treasure of my world turn out to be?
To be honest, like in the other reality, that would like it made sense. Sorry, in P5 vanilla reality, it made sense for me to like know and tell her. In this reality, it would make sense for me to be like, I don't fucking know. Do you know how long ago that was?
And that's perfectly fine. This isn't an investigation after all. I suppose it doesn't matter now one way or the other. There is one more thing. I haven't even told Makoto about this, but I realized something after meeting all of you. My most prized treasure is the justice I use to protect those important to me. Makoto helped show me that as well. Once the Shido case is settled, I'm thinking of quitting my job and becoming a defense lawyer. I wanted to reform the system, but I'll have to leave that to someone else. Going forward, I want to enact justice not for myself, but for the sake of others.
I mean, that's good for
Well,
you,
then, I
but
need to go
like we
submit
do
the
need people
paperwork for your
to
release.
like, as much as it sucks to say like, oh, we need people on the inside to
Thank
change
you
stuff, and
again
like
for
you know,
everything
you
you've
can't
done.
just change
See you
things from the
later.
inside, and you know, systemic problems and all that. But like simultaneously, to be like, someone else needs to clean up this mess. I'm going to go and do this other thing.
You kept me waiting. Jeez. To
Because
be honest, I didn't really want to come, but Futaba just wouldn't stop bugging me. Anyway, you're a free man now, aren't you? It'd look bad on me if you did something again under my watch. All right, let's go home. It's cold, so get in quick. It's not moving at all.
Due to the railway incident this morning, widespread delays have impacted the various lines and...
Another accident, huh? Reminds me of that day back in April. Remember when we went to introduce you at the school?
Oh yeah.
It's almost been a whole year since then. Huh.
Oh.
Thinking back, I was pretty awful to you. Throwing you in that storage room all by yourself. And again, soon you're gonna be... Made some great friends here. You'd better thank them when we get back, all right?
Woohoo! Namaste!
Whoa!
You did it! It has been a while.
Not bad. You look fine. I'm glad you seem well.
It's been a while. It's been like
And the best for
2
last, me. So we meet again. It's good to see you.
Tadaima.
All right, so let's grab a table.
I gotta head out and grab some groceries. I'm sure you guys have plenty to talk about.
Sumire's not coming?
Now we're only missing one last person.
Yeah, thank you, On.
She texted me a little while ago that she's finished with practice and heading here. I'm guessing she'll be here any minute now. Sorry I'm late. Senpai,
So it's cut this way.
welcome back.
All right, that's everyone.
Come on, Sumire, take a
That
seat.
can't be right because they already have a vanilla thing to stick in
it went
here.
well, yeah?
So why would it be
I'm
different
so glad we didn't give up.
This
to
was certainly
do
worth the
something like
effort.
that?
We didn't know what to do once you were gone.
Because Morgana already
Then we realized
came back
something.
too, so
Even
it was
if we
already a
don't
different
have the
scene. I don't
metaverse
understand.
Or any other special powers, we can still change reality.
If we didn't do that at the very least, we'd be betraying the entire reason we stood up to Maruki.
We'll oppose the injustices of this reality with our own strength. That's what we all agreed upon.
Ever since then, we've been doing just that. Busting our asses trying to get you out of the clink.
Not just us. Everyone who believed in you joined us. Thanks to that, we've got our leader back.
Took you long enough. That was like 10 days.
Sorry, man. We were trying real hard, you know?
Is that what I said last
They
time?
treated you fine,
I was trying to
right?
make it. I was trying to make it a
Actually,
joke.
Did you lose some weight?
It would be understandable. I have heard the food in prison is quite foul. So, what did you eat?
Was it bugs? Fermented mackerel? Or maybe durian? You're missing the point.
You're gonna get some good food soon enough, though. Boss is out getting stuff for our party right now. Come on, everyone's back together. It's time to celebrate.
I guess you really were hungry. Oh, and that wasn't you? Sorry about that.
Ah, it was Sumire.
Sojiro will be back soon. Just hang in there.
Oh, yeah. Sorry for not minding my business.
But
We heard from boss. You're
Yes.
going back home next month? Can't you stay here? Sure, we proved you're not guilty, but people are still gonna label you there, aren't they? Ain't it just gonna be uncomfortable going back?
What's the matter? We were all so excited a moment ago. How about this? If our leader is leaving, the Phantom Thieves are truly disbanding, correct? Today, we can celebrate his release and commemorate the day of our disbandment.
What kind of commemoration is that?
I was serious
I
when
said this
said
last
it.
time, but her
sounds
face
like a
does
good
not
idea
match
to
that
me.
line reading. It's so funny.
I guess you're right. We just gotta double our excitement for today.
About that, there's something I need to tell you guys. I've decided to go with him when he leaves.
I don't want you
He's
to.
pretty
I said
special
this last
after all.
time.
Plus,
God,
we
sorry.
need someone there in case he turns
This,
back into
I
a
forgot.
delinquent.
This will be showed up first. Oh my god, I've been spoiling the shit out of my reactions for what's about to happen because like we're realigned, but for obvious reasons. I recorded this like a month later. Oh my god. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Yes. So oh, I've never been a delinquent.
Really? Either way, I want you guys to add my farewell party to the one we're having tonight.
Because everything's
I don't
about you.
know. Is that important?
You're not leaving for another month, right?
It is far too early for a farewell party.
That'll just muddy the purpose of this celebration. Oh, how dare you! Sumire, at least you're on my side, right?
Me? Then, what say we call this a second round welcoming party?
That's the ticket, my re-welcoming party. Nobody can complain about that. So, for the food at my party, I demand sushi! Sushi!
Man, you guys are loud. I could hear you from outside.
Chief, they're so mean!
Noisy as always.
Hey, I'm not some normal cat!
I can't understand what you're saying to me, you know. Here.
No, I would much rather have sushi than something like... This is delicious!
What an assertive little guy. I wonder where he got that from.
That's just part and parcel of who I am. The one, the only Morgana.
Stop trying to talk so big. You're just a cat now.
Shut up! I don't need to hear that from some dumb ape.
What was that?
It's things like that. You get angry so fast. Oh, and you're vulgar.
I mean, you are an asshole though.
Why don't you go disappear again?
Shut up! We're supposed to be
I
celebrating,
do like the
not
imagery of
They're at it again.
Sojiro
You guys never
just
change, do
seeing
you?
Ryuji lose his shit at the
Seriously,
cat.
Weirdo
We
Inari.
can't understand.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
Don't worry. Being weird is just a sign of your individuality.
You don't need to defend him about that.
It's
Well,
interesting
anyways,
how
we're
like
all
the
here now.
dynamics are
Let's
largely
kick
the
this
same,
party
but
off.
like Sumire is
Sojiro, I want sushi!
oh, it is slightly different. Delicious food, fluffy sheets. I guess home is what you make of it, even in this abandoned building of all places. Hey, take care of me like this back home too, okay? Don't nod.
Seriously.
Don't nod. So, I wanted to ask you something. Remember at the tail end of Maruki's palace when I was actually flying? That wasn't a dream, right? Oh, I don't know.
Ah,
Come on, don't pull me off here. I mean, I'm pretty sure it really did happen, but I still can't figure out how it was even possible. So this is just a theory, but don't you still have that star Jose gave you? Yeah, I kind of thought that might be what it is. Oh, okay. Hey, the star's lost its luster. This was shining the last time you looked at it, right? So it really was the effect of the star. Oh, well, of course it was, now that I think about it. There's no other way that the idea of a cat converting into a helicopter could suddenly become a common cognition. Well, we're through with the metaverse, and it only happened in the most extreme of emergencies. So I have a feeling that I won't be that won't be happening again anytime soon. I'm glad you made it back. I'm sorry I couldn't pick you up when you got released. I'd like to see you tomorrow night if that's okay. Sentai? Yeah, of course. Let's talk at my place. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow then. Good night. Of course. You never change,
on,
do you?
let's go to
Come
bed.
on. Yeah.
You're working at the shop from tomorrow onward, right?
Of course, it's the day before
Long time no see.
Valentine's Day. Howdy, how you doing?
I have two great pieces of news for you today. First, we finally managed to prosecute Masayoshi Shido. He'll likely be found guilty. I'm grateful for your cooperation with the trial. Your testimony proved to be very useful.
I'm glad to hear that.
To be frank, it seemed almost hopeless at one point. But thanks to the civil protests, some of the more indecisive prosecutors came to our side. It will likely be some more time until the hearing begins, but this is the first step to true change. The only charges right now are for breaking election laws, breaking funding control laws, and bribery. I knew that proving the metaverse's existence would be difficult, but I still find myself dissatisfied. Shido did admit to all of his crimes, though, including everything you know about. Now for the other piece of good news. As of today, you'll be free to go.
Why so suddenly?
Shido's confession brought light to the truth of your case. We were able to prove your innocence in the original assault charge that led to your arrest. Your sentence will no doubt be rescinded. You're a free man.
Oh, so I'm technically... I haven't been actually charged with the other things I broke the law of as a Phantom Thief. I've only been charged with like breaking probation based off of the previous arrest. And since that's going away, I'm a free man. Am I understanding that correctly? Because I guess it makes sense that like there is an understanding that we revealed this corruption and there's public outcry for us not to be charged with that. But because of our previous sentence, they're still able to be like smear mud on us or whatever and be able to hold us in jail. So like this is the middle ground. Okay.
The others
I actually kind of do like that.
Bringing in the woman who was the victim in your case as a witness was the turning point. And that wasn't all. An unbelievable amount of support has come in from various other places as well. To think they'd be able to track down someone involved in a case from well over a year ago. Regardless, the righteous Phantom Thieves are gone. All that remains is for us adults to lead society in the right direction. Then again, I have to wonder if you believe what I say.
I trust you, sort of. I trust you. I don't know if you'll be capable of doing it.
I suppose I'll have to do my
is the
best
difference.
so that you can believe in me in full someday.
That's not a you
Still,
thing. That's a society
I'm glad
thing.
I was able to save you in court. I've never felt so happy in my entire life. I'm not quite sure how to put it, but saving your future meant more to me than my own career. I feel like you even taught me how to live.
That wasn't... no, wait. I meant to choose the other one.
True.
You're exaggerating. I meant to choose... That wasn't my intention.
On my mind.
Whoops.
What did the treasure of my world turn out to be?
What do you want to know? I mean, I understand. If I had
suppose it
one,
doesn't
I would
matter now
want to
one
know
way
what
or
it
the
is
other.
too, just out of curiosity. What the source of how my worldview
is
got so distorted.
One more thing. I haven't even told Makoto about this. But I realized something after meeting all of you. My most prized treasure is the justice I use to protect those important to me. Makoto helped show me that as well. Once the Shido case is settled, I'm thinking of quitting my job and becoming a defense lawyer. I wanted to reform the system, but I'll have to leave that to someone else. Going forward, I want to enact justice not for myself, but for the sake of others. Well then, I need to go submit the paperwork for your release. Oh, that reminds me. May I ask you one final thing?
Sure.
According to your testimony, you could have stopped after taking Kamoshida down, couldn't you? Why did you continue acting as the Phantom Thieves? Perhaps I'm thinking too much into this, but a thief who justly stole the hearts of others, and a criminal who controlled them for his own gain. It seems your destiny has been tied to Shido's for some time, and now it's finally settled.
We didn't, I mean, it's not like we could testify that a cat put us to a deal that forced us to continue. Not, I shouldn't say forced us, because everyone was on board with continuing, I guess. But like, the primary thing was that, like, as part of the agreement, we didn't stop with Kamoshida.
Doesn't this seem a little too perfect? It's almost as though someone planned it all.
That would be Hoshino. That's the director, right? God, that's gonna drive me crazy. But that's who it would be. He has a point. Had I not encountered Shido back at the hotel, the Phantom Thieves may not have continued on.
Could it be that this was your goal from the very beginning?
It was all a game.
A game.
From beings larger than us. You remember that part, right? You remember the world turning turning evil?
You know, this job has shown me my fair share of criminals and convicts. But if young people like you exist in this world, maybe things aren't as hopeless as they seem. I'm sorry for rambling.
Oh,
thank you again for everything you've done. See you later.
Hey, you kept me waiting. Jeez. To be honest, I didn't really want to come, but Futaba just wouldn't stop bugging me. Anyway, you're a free man now.
This angle bugs me. I don't know why.
It'd look bad on me if you did something again under my watch. All right, let's go home. It's cold, so get in quick. It's not moving at all.
Due to the railway incident this morning, widespread delays have impacted the various lines and...
Just like April 11th.
Another accident, huh? Reminds me of that day back in April. Remember when we went to introduce you at the school?
That was the 11th, right? It might have been the 12th. Pretty sure it's the 11th, though, because I think it technically started on the 10th, and then we went to school on the 11th, which is like where the game actually starts. Trying to forget.
You never change, huh?
Being a smartass? Correct.
I was pretty awful to you. Throwing you in that storage room all by yourself. Then again, soon you're gonna be...
dead. No, wait.
Some great friends here. You better thank them when we get back, all right?
I think it's his hat that throws me off when it's in anime form.
Hey there.
Woohoo! Namaste!
Whoa!
You did it!
It has been a while.
Not bad. You look fine.
I'm glad you seem well.
I was already prison fit before I ever went to prison, so...
Come sit over here.
So it's fine.
I gotta head out and grab some groceries. I'm sure you guys have plenty to talk about.
Man, it went well, yeah?
I'm so glad we didn't give up.
This was certainly worth the effort.
We didn't know what to do once you were gone. But then we realized something. Even if we don't have the metaverse or any other special powers, we can still change reality.
We were running around everywhere we could since the new year. It must have been over a month.
Not just us. Everyone who believed in you joined us.
Thanks to that, we've got our leader back.
Took you long enough.
Sorry, man. We were trying real hard, you know?
Nah, I was making a joke.
They treated you fine, right? Actually, did you lose some weight?
It would
I'm
be
even more
understandable.
shredded, actually.
I've heard the food in prison is quite foul. So, what did you eat?
Was it bugs? Fermented mackerel? Or maybe durian?
People like
You're
durian. They
missing
don't like the smell.
point.
You're gonna get some good food soon enough, though.
God, all those O's
Boss
is
is out getting
are
stuff for our
upsetting.
party right now. Come on, everyone's back together. It's time to celebrate.
Everyone. Well, not quite everyone.
Come on, it's been 2 months.
Right.
Get over it.
Morgana.
That's not fair. That's not okay. I regret saying that.
He may have been the key person on this whole mission. We even considered what he would do when we were about to give up.
Mona totally would have done something, right? That cat would never quit on you.
He was always there to pull us forward.
Morgana truly was the engine of the Phantom Thieves.
He was a car after all.
I want to see Mona again.
Why? Why would you want that? Don't put that on me.
Huh? That was quick, boss.
Someone call for me?
I do like that they gave Morgana new character art because the metaverse no longer exists, so he truly is just a cat, which means he's gonna die before all of us. That's not true. Some of us could die from a car accident or murder or...
Mona?
What are you doing here? I mean, didn't you disappear?
Looks like the only me that disappeared was the one in the metaverse.
Huh?
So, you stayed in reality as a cat? When I woke up, I was out in Shibuya looking like this.
That don't make any sense, though. I mean, if you were alive, you should have come back right away.
Was embarrassed because you gave such a wonderful farewell.
It was right after I had said
Yeah.
goodbye.
Yeah.
It would have been awkward to come back so soon.
The most relatable thing Morgana has ever said.
It seems you finally learned how to be tactful.
He's grown.
I mean, I don't think letting people think you're dead is tactful.
I knew you guys had found your witness, so I was just waiting for him to get discharged.
Because you have to steal the spotlight for yourself at all times, right? You had to do it with Haru. You had to do it with me during the final fight. You had to do it with me right now. Did he trample on anyone else's storylines? I'm trying to think. You could argue with Ryuji and maybe on those. The other three were fine. Yeah. So yeah.
Well done on that, seriously. You pulled it off even without my help.
Morgana, if they were a D&D character, is played by the person who can't share the spotlight and has to insert themselves into everyone else's scene. Part of why I hate him.
Return to your normal, conceited self? I'm sorry I worried you all. Oh, can I borrow the shower before you all rush to hug me? I was stray for so long, I think I might smell.
This ain't the time for a shower, you stupid cat!
That's been a question, actually. We don't have a shower, right? That's why we had the communal bath.
Give us our tears back!
You are unforgivable.
I'm glad that they at least have somewhat the same reaction to Morgana that they did to Ryuji, because Morgana pulled the same shit that Ryuji did, except worse, by letting them think he was dead for longer, which seems to be a running theme for why I hate him so much. He pulls this shit, the worst aspects of everyone else, but does it worse. And largely the game is fine with it.
Talk about a harsh welcome. This is how it should be.
See, and like even when those people were being, it was mainly Haru, Ryuji, and Yusuke. It's ridiculous the shit he
Matters
gets
are
away with
finally
because he's a
back to
cat. Fuck it.
Right.
It's great that you're back and all, but what are you gonna do now?
Huh? Well, I've been thinking.
About what?
I'm gonna control this guy's life for the rest of my life, right? Next
How to
20
become
years.
Human, of course. Oh, really? I might have learned that I'm not a human now, but that doesn't mean I can't turn into one. Plus, I think there's a reason I survived like this.
Regardless, I'm glad to see you're safe.
Now, this is just a guess, but I think I'm still here because you all remained cognitive of me.
I didn't.
Even after the world's distortions disappeared, you kept me in your minds.
I tried my best not to.
That means you guys think there's a place for me in the real world.
Who do I think is worse, Morgana or Ken? Who do I hate more? I think I hate Morgana more because Ken is a child. And so, like, while Ken's horrible and I hate Ken, at least Ken isn't. I mean, we're all, children, and I think Morgana. But like, I think Morgana is supposed to be like teenage-minded, like we are, right? So I think I hate Morgana more. Maybe? Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Because I haven't really given Ken a chance even. I think the game forces me to give Morgana a chance. Like forces me to, which is why I hate Morgana more. Is that the game doesn't force me to give Ken a chance. It just is like, hey, here's some stuff about him. But if you want additional stuff, like you can go pursue it. They forced me to pursue additional stuff with Morgana. So Morgana is worse.
Of course! This is where you belong, Mona!
Plus, who knows? Maybe Ken, in some of his side stuff, would make him more likable to me. Doubtful. But, you never know. The mystery of maybe he'd be likable if I did his stuff makes it the potential that he could be more better. Makes me think Ken's better than Morgana. As the two worst party members.
She's correct.
There are no worse party members. I will say that. Ken and Morgana are the two worst party members.
Sorry for butting in and all. But we heard from Boss, you're going back home next month? Can't you stay here? Sure, we proved you're not guilty, but people are still gonna label you there, aren't they? Ain't it just gonna be uncomfortable going back?
And I've made a name for myself here.
What's the matter? We were all so excited a moment ago. How about this? If our leader is leaving, the Phantom Thieves are truly disbanding, correct? Today, we can celebrate his release and commemorate the day of our disbandment.
What kind of commemoration is that?
I was serious when I said it.
It sounds like a good idea to me.
I guess you're right. We just gotta double our excitement for today.
Ahem. I know this is sudden, but I've decided to go with him. He's
I don't
pretty
want you.
special after all.
I don't want you.
If I stay by him, I might be able to figure out how I can become human too. Plus, we need someone there in case he turns back into a delinquent.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I don't want this. Let me think it over. No.
Come on, we've known each other long enough. You don't have to say that kind of stuff to me.
That doesn't mean you get to trample over my life just because you've known me a while.
Either way, I want you guys to add my farewell party to the one we're having tonight.
I don't know. Is that important?
I agree with Ryuji.
You're not leaving for another month, right?
It is far too early for a farewell party.
Yeah, he's so fucking self-centered. It's ridiculous.
That'll just muddy the purpose of this celebration.
Then it could be my comeback party. Nobody.
Why
can
does it
complain
have to be about
that,
you,
right?
you piece of shit?
I demand sushi! Sushi!
Man, you guys are loud. I could hear you from outside. Oh, I was wondering why I heard meowing. The cat's back.
Chief, they're so mean!
Noisy as always.
Hey, I'm not some normal cat!
I can't understand what you're saying to me, you know. Here.
No! I would much rather have sushi than something like... This is delicious!
What an assertive little guy. I wonder where he got that from.
If Morgana becomes human, he may end up just like him.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I let myself be controlled by a cat, Ratatouille style, for a year. I'm not assertive. This piece of shit has ruined my life for a year, and I can't tell him to stay here. How am I assertive? I just have bad eyes that make me look a certain way.
Oh, I can see that.
Besides, he'd have to be like something of a good person, and he's not.
Totally possible. Me be like him? Well, that wouldn't be so bad. I definitely don't want to be like Ryuji, though.
What was that?
It's things like that. You get angry so fast. Oh, and you're vulgar.
You little... Why don't you go disappear again?
Shut up! We're supposed to be celebrating, not fighting.
They're at it again.
The world's changed, but you guys are the same as ever.
Seriously, that weirdo Inari.
God, there's so many just random
Who
strays.
are you calling a weirdo?
In any case, we're all here. Let's kick this party off!
Very well.
Sojiro, I want sushi! Yep.
Delicious food, fluffy sheets. I've graduated from the life of a stray cat. I guess home is what you make of it, even in this abandoned building of all places. This building's not abandoned. If you wanted to say like the attic is, that's fine, but that's not the entirety of the building. Hey, take care of me like this back home, okay? No. I'm dropping you off on the side of the road on the way there. I heard you returned. Welcome back. I'd like to see you. Do you have any plans for tomorrow evening? Sometime with Ifuni. Yeah. Let's talk at my house. Really? Would that be all right? Well, if you insist, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Never change, do you?
Hey!
Come on, let's go to bed. Working at the shop from tomorrow onward, right? Today you're supposed to discuss what happened yesterday. Hurry to school.
Ugh, it's cold. Oh well, let's start the meeting.
First, allow me to report. Just in case, I've checked for missing people in the local jurisdiction to see if anyone may have wandered in there. 0 results. There are no missing person requests either. It seems that this place really doesn't have anything to do with our previous case.
Hey, no fair! You said to rest, and yet you went and did research. But I went and checked the newspaper, too. I looked for any news of missing people, but there wasn't any.
I also tried asking our suppliers and customers if there was anything going on, but there aren't any rumors.
Ditto. I asked around at work, but didn't come up with anything. You can't underestimate the housewife network.
Yeah, I tried talking with some former punks, but didn't get jack.
Considering that none of us could find evidence, perhaps it's safe to say that no one has wandered in accidentally. But more important is whatever Teddy and Rise-san found. How did your search go?
I can feel that hollow forest really far away, but that's it.
I couldn't sense Emi-chan's presence at all.
That place, it's big. I'm glad we didn't just jump in there without making sure we were ready for it.
The Hollow Forest, huh? Is that place also affected by the
Me
mind
too.
of the person inside? If that's the case, then did Marie-chan make that area?
Hollow Forest. We heard that phrase before. In the last battle, right?
Oh, fully don't recall that.
I was wondering the same thing. Amino Sagiri mentioned it. The place that gave birth to those who answer the desires and wishes for lies of humans. Was that it?
Hold on. Are you saying that the image in Marie-chan's mind is the same force that created that monster? What's going on here?
Hell? Who is she exactly?
Our objective is to save her, but it doesn't seem like things will end there. If she is related to those monsters, then we need to do more research. What is she trying to do? Who is she really? It seems we have no choice but to go see her and find the truth directly from her.
I don't remember. Did Naoto ever meet Marie? I don't recall. God, my brain's so bad. Thanks, guys.
Are you thinking that you're getting us involved in your personal problems? Nobody's thinking that, buddy.
That's right! I'm burning up!
Right, let's do it. We don't know what she's bummed about, but we'll save her.
Everyone's hearts have come together.
Wait a sec! If I come and save Emi-chan, that's like an arrow straight through the heart, right? What should I do? I'm not ready for this.
Dude, I can't tell if you're being a creeper or not.
He is. He is. He's. If you have to question it, he is. You hurried to the mountain cabin to save Marie. We're here! We can get to the Hollow Forest by entering this TV. Let's hurry up and jump in there, then. That place is gonna get closed off soon, right? Yeah, that Margaret person said it was definitely going to happen. I think we're still okay for today, but I can sense it getting further and further away. Wait, does that mean we have no idea what's gonna happen tomorrow? That is quite likely. It was a completely different place until very recently. Since there's no guarantee that we'll be able to enter it tomorrow, we must do something about it today. Right. It'll be a bit tough, but we've got to do this. Come on, let's save Marie-chan today. Oh shit, so it's today? Oh no. Oh no, that's not better for me. Oh no. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, well I guess but what if I wanted to sell shit and buy shit? Why give us the extra time if it's gonna force us to come in today? Huh? Explain that. Huh? It's snowing. Oh, you're right. Huh? This isn't snow. These are flower petals. You can hear a voice from somewhere. Listen to my voice, my shouting, bellowing voice. Here I am, pouring my blood into my words, yelling at the very edge of the world. I'm a little mermaid, unable to return the little mermaid, fated to foam the little mermaid. Is that Marie-chan's voice? Sounds so sad. Be careful, senpai. I'm getting some bad vibes from here. You can hear a voice from somewhere. Where I'm going, you ask? Don't ask such stupid questions. I don't need a map. I throw away my compass. My heart will show me the way. I walk by myself. I'm not lonely, you ask? Yeah, right. I scorn the company of my own shadow. Why don't you try and hold me down? I will die magnificently in front of you. No one can break my wings. I don't need anything. I just walk by myself. That's Marie-chan's voice. Hey! No way, senpai, look! All your items are gone. Marie-chan just said I don't need anything. I just walk by myself. No way, this place is being affected by Marie-chan's denial? Senpai, be careful. This place is definitely strange. I can't put my finger on it, but I've got a bad feeling ever since we got here. You are a murderer. By your silent smile, by your composed voice, by your dark eyes, by your bashful fingers I am slain. I am a corpse. Foolish, wretched, happy. Surely I'll simply rot away. Because you killed me. Huh? I can see shadows here. Where are we? What's with this place? For mornings when I can't see you, spicy mint tea. For brunch, a marmalade muffin. A touch of bitter fits my mood. A sigh is stardust. It's like our own Milky Way. Can't catch up to your distant back. Look, twilight creeps upon us. The distance to you is like an eternal night. An eternal pre-dawn. Hey, senpai? What's all this stuff Marie-chan's saying? What does it mean? Maybe your poems. I see, Marie-chan's poems. Maybe it's because of this place, but I feel that those words have some deeper meaning. Hey, how long you gonna wear that ugly mask? You know you ain't got the guts for this task. Cover yourself with paint, acting like you ain't, afraid of what you got in store for your fate. You think you got me? Well, that's too bad, cause I ain't stupid enough to get had. So drop the pathetic act. I wanna dance and that's a fact. I am a clown. Pathetic clown dancing forever. Senpai, Marie-chan created this place, right? Look over there, that's a Junez sign, isn't it? I see other stuff from the shopping district here or there. What does this mean? Maybe she enjoyed her time with us. That's what it means. The hated, cold things, living a lie. People wearing a mask of deceit. That is me. And that is you, the light. Warm things, living a straightforward life. Kind people who engulf everything. That is you. Senpai, are you alright? It looks like we still have a ways to go. Don't let your guard down. Shit! The fallen angel is chained down. Her wings torn off, eroded by prejudice. Her last breaths full of black despair. Do you know her name? Will she eventually return to nothing, forced into the realm of oblivion? No. Her requiem will become a roar, and tear away the mask of hypocrisy. You should know her name, she who closes her eyes and dozes off into a dream. Hey senpai, isn't that Marie-chan found the memories that she had forgotten, right? So, then, this place is her memory? That's sad, but I can't explain how. Release yourself from desire, from impulse. Release yourself. Your heart's voice, your eternal scream. In exchange for a lost voice, grab hold of the proof of your life. With the proof in your heart, come with me. Memories of anger. Okay, so is this the end then?
Look! There's somebody over there!
Who's there?
That voice. Marie-chan? We've been looking for you. What's with that getup? Something wrong?
Stay back.
Let's go home.
That's right, Marie-chan. We're all here to take you back home. Come on, let's...
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off, Yukiko.
I have no home. You don't get it.
Dude, that eye.
Not cool, Kanji.
Can't believe it. Why do you come? Why?
Marie-chan, listen. We don't know what memories have come back to you or how bad they are. But nothing good's gonna happen if you lock yourself away in here.
We know we're being meddlesome, but we want to help you. Meddlesome. That's one word for it. You thought I was in danger, didn't you? That I might get killed by the shadows. It'd be better that way. This is a grave. My grave. I'm going to die here.
I know this isn't the right time for this, but I love your shirt. I want it. I want to wear that shirt. And we're here to stop you.
Yeah, Senpai's right. We won't let that happen to you.
Shut up! You don't know anything.
Emi-chan?
Emmy, Marie, neither of those is my name. I remember. I remember everything. My real name is Kasumi no Okami. You guys fought Kunino Sagiri and Amino Sagiri, right? I'm the same as them. I'm your enemy, one of the ones who covered your town with fog.
Marie-chan is our enemy?
No way!
You serious? Kunino Sagiri and Amino Sagiri were those...
I don't remember.
I remember them.
No, I know what they were, but they weren't fog monsters. They were gods, first of all. But second of all, if she says she's like them, the tactful thing is to not call them fog
They're
monsters.
those guys that came out from Adachi Baby and that Namatame guy.
That's what you remember?
That's right. Sneaking into the human world. Sensing the will of man. My role was to inform the Sagiri what the wish of the people was. That's why I'm the only one of them that looks human. Even without my memory, my body fulfilled my role. In your words, I'm a spy.
You were spying without knowing it? That's so cruel.
Do you understand now? Plus, I'll tell you something good. If I don't die, then your world will disappear. So, don't come chasing me.
Marie-chan!
Our world will disappear.
What does she mean by that? We know that she's one of those monsters, like the ones that came from within Adachi-san and Namatame. She may have a valid reason for shutting herself in this area.
Now's not the time for deduction! She is trying to kill herself! We can't leave her like this!
We're rescuing Marie.
Yes. Either way, we cannot leave her be. Let us hurry.
Does she really want us not to come after her that much? Is that really what she thinks? We've come this far. We're not gonna let her have her way here, right, Senpai? Are you ready? When you cut this rope, you'll be attacked by shadows. I am the queen. This world belongs to me. I don't need anyone else. My world is already complete. I am the queen. This false world belongs to me, the lonely queen. No one knows the real me. Don't take away my cape, because underneath I am nothing. Don't chase after me, please. Marie-chan said she needs to die or her world will disappear, huh? Senpai, what would you do? Sorry, I shouldn't ask you that at a time like this. This isn't a time for this kind of thinking. Marie-chan is trying to die. We can't leave her like that. Right, Senpai? Let's go. Do you not get it yet? This is the day the world changes. The unprepared will be left behind. I'm already ready. There's nothing I can do anymore. If you're scared, close your eyes. Shut that gibberish spouting mouth. I'm going to a world that you don't know. To a world where you can't go. Goodbye. Let's meet again. Oh, I can feel her. Marie-chan's close. Senpai, just a little more. Let's go. We're here, Senpai. Marie-chan is up ahead. Alright. In that case, I'm gonna go heal up. Or get my SP back up. We'll be right back. Might as well. I think it's funny. Senpai, are you ready? Here we go. Proceed? Yes.
There she is! Marie-chan!
Why? Why do you come? Why? I told you I'm your enemy. That you don't need to bother with me. Why did you come this far?
I'm not done talking with you. It's all about the use you provide me. No, to let her know that she is important to other people's lives, not just you know. I think it's important when someone's dealing with suicidal ideation to remind them, like, it may sound selfish, right? But like a good way to do it is remind them of the fact that it's not just them, you know? But like, not to throw it in their faces, but to be like, no, I want you around, right? I don't know how to put it, but like hearing that stuff helps me a lot. And I know every person's different, but yeah.
You're still searching for the truth, aren't you? Sorry, I forgot. But I'm tired. I just want to end it all.
Shut up, you know what that means. You think we're just gonna lie down and let you do that?
Marie-san, please listen. Even if you are one of those creatures, that's still no reason for you to end your own life. The two Sagiri have been defeated. That means you're...
Free? Is that what you think? That's not true. I'm not like you. I don't have freedom.
That's interesting when she has a choker around her neck that's literally locked. What do you mean?
I told you already. If I don't die, then your world will disappear. Our role was more than to simply find out the wishes of man. Our true role is to control the fog and bring that wish to fruition.
Control the fog?
Don't you think it's strange that the fog never went away? That it lasted for months? The Sagiri created the fog, and I absorbed it. The fog that changes people to shadows.
Wait, then the reason the fog cleared was...
That's right. When Amino Sagiri was defeated, the fog covering your town was no longer needed. Then I heard a voice, and all the fog flowed into me. The fog isn't gone. Even now, it's raging inside me.
That's really depressing in the context of vanilla and if you don't complete her social link.
No way. So the fog isn't gone after all that. It's just in you now?
When my mind is completely overpowered by the fog, I will disappear, taking the fog and the hollow forest with me. I am a being destined for non-existence. That's the memory that came back to me. The world will be saved.
We won't let you do that.
Yes, even if that is her real reason for hiding herself in the Hollow Forest, I cannot agree with the conclusion she is drawing.
Hell no! She's saying that we can only have world peace in exchange for her life? Screw that!
That's why. That's why I left. Because there's no point in seeing you. We'll just hurt each other. It's okay. It's all... I've already made enough memories of my own. Fun. Happy memories. If you're not gonna leave now, then I'll have to make you leave by force. Please. Just understand.
Damn it, why did it end up like this? What are we gonna do, partner?
We're stopping her.
Okay! We're saving her! If we give up here, then why the hell did we even bother coming all this way? Yeah, we're not gonna let anyone else suffer from that fog. We have to do it.
Let's go.
Right. Yeah!
I don't want you to suffer anymore. Why don't you understand?
That's a good character portrait of her.
Senpai, we can't lose here.
I'm gonna save you. That's why I'm gonna slash you open with my
The
sword.
peace we've earned shouldn't come at the cost of anyone's life.
My sword.
We cleared the world of the fog, and now we're getting rid of it for good.
We're not gonna get through to her like this.
This is sped
Sorry,
up.
We're gonna have to whoop her ass first.
We cannot back down here. We must get her to listen to us.
This is our problem, too. We can't let Marie-chan be the only one to bear all of this herself.
Here goes. This is for your own good.
You still don't get it?
All these different themes coming through. And with her eye like that is very good. Marie's eyes are sad. Upsetting that it immediately dizzied you. Alright, I'm gonna burn Meggy until I run out, and then I'll start burning my health. I think is how I'm gonna be doing this. This theme is very loud, huh?
Give me your hand.
Yeah, we'll go with just the regular Aggie. I know the other one will do more, but... yeah, hell yeah, go for it, brothers. Yeah, and you're gonna boost our attack.
Here goes.
Hey, that's my move.
Soda.
Okay, Heat Riser would be good, but I think I'm just gonna mostly focus on doing Mind Charge and Meggy's. Alright, with our health where it is, I think I'm going to ignore Naoto and hope that it's fine.
Stay out of this. Just leave me alone. I'm sick of this.
Okay, do we think that that blocks Almighty as well? Yes. That's so much. Shields it, doesn't reflect it.
All yours. Persona!
Let's re-up it because I believe in this one it just extends it. Yeah.
Why do you still come? All you have to do is abandon me.
Marie looks bewildered, but her thing is still up, so I'm going to go ahead and just guard. I don't even know what the fuck to do with you guys anymore. Yeah, sure. Pass it along to because you know why the fuck not? I don't know what to do with you either. Oh, good. You're gonna be useless too for a little while, huh? Oh, okay, good. So the thing I was already doing doesn't fucking matter anymore. Just keep burning that. You're getting the SP back anyways.
This sucks. Why don't you understand? Just give up.
Marie's will to fight is ebbing. Oh, come on. That means all of that is wasted.
How's that, you punk?
Rise just gave us a charged attack. Fucking useless.
Why? Why? It doesn't matter what happens to me. You're stupid. Hurting yourselves like that.
I like that in this form. I thought about bringing it up earlier, but like, she's clearly like, she's distraught, but for us, right? And I love that, like, in her little demon eye, there's a heart at the center. You know, we all know where the other instances of that come from. But like in this context, I think like mixed with like the expression that she has, I think it's really interesting. Like as an expression of her love for us, you know?
If my death keeps you from being happy, what am I dying for?
Don't say you're going to die! Don't worry, it'll be okay. I used to be just a shadow too. But even I could change. Emi-chan, you have to believe.
Believe in us.
What good comes of belief? You save me, and your world is gonna disappear. Is that what you want?
Like the heart is still there, but it wasn't there previously. I really like that little detail.
That's what it means when you tell me you want me to live. I look so stupid. Afraid of living off borrowed life. Afraid to disappear.
No, I mean, I get that because, like, at least for me, but, like, I know it's this way for other people, too. Like when you have that kind of suicidal ideation and are struggling with your depression and struggling with that type of thing. Like it is scary to, you know, go that final step, right? But like you also don't want to continue to live, and both things coexist within you at the same time, and it almost feels embarrassing to not commit one way or the other, right? And like that's a tough feeling to have and to explain to other people, being like, I'm embarrassed that I didn't do this thing that everyone pretty universally agrees I shouldn't have done in the first place. It is hard to explain to someone. It's you know, so like I really get that. That's rough. But yeah, you know, ultimately that fear is what keeps you, sometimes is what keeps you around, right? You know, like that's why people reach out and like, you know, the cries for help and stuff. That's why people engage in that way, you know, and like, and if that doesn't, if you don't have people to reach out to, you don't have that, like that there were times in my life where, you know, I didn't really feel like I had that, and it was, you know, fear that kept me around. You know, there were times in my life where you know, I did try and I got hospitalized for it, so like, you know, or got caught in the act and got hospitalized for it. So like, you know, that wasn't the point. What was the point? It's tough. Anyone who's going through this, anyone who relates to this, you know, it may feel embarrassing to not commit one way or the other, but I'm glad you haven't. And you know, that fear shows that like you do still at some point of yourself want to exist, and you should dig in deep to that and find out why and pursue that, you know. Yeah,
Thinking that maybe I could remember something and then I'd have a life worth living.
oh, and also obviously if you can afford it, get help. You know, if you can afford it.
It's funny. I remember now. I already have a role. And it's to disappear. I shouldn't have ever remembered. It would have been better if I'd never remembered.
Marie-chan.
What's wrong?
The fog's coming out.
That's right. There is no need for the truth. Ignorance is bliss. There will be no pain if you never try to find out.
That voice! That's not Marie-chan.
Is that what she meant by her mind being overpowered? Hey, snap out of it!
Don't come near me! Go home! Please, just go home! All you losers! You just don't know when to quit! I never should have met any of you. Especially you. I hate you!
Hate me all you want.
Yeah, what he said. You really aren't true to
What he
yourself,
said.
are you? You need to work on your acting skills.
A, that's cute. Rise in particular say that. But B, yeah, what he said works in either response, which is very good.
Stop lying to me!
It's not a lie.
Everything in this world is the product of someone's mind.
Such
This
an
place is
interesting
yours.
choice to have it be all the way out here to have this
This
conversation.
tomb and the flowers all over it. Your resolve
It's
to
a good
die
shot.
is what
I
created this
like it.
scenery. However, on the way here, we saw things that don't fit a grave. Junes and Sozai Daigaku signs, the bench on the hill, the electric poles, mirrors, school desks. It's all from the town, the home of the people you say you hate so much.
What, you want us to bury you with all that stuff? If you like him that much, why don't you come see for yourself, huh?
I can't. I have to die.
There's another way.
Another way?
Yeah, he's right. You don't have to go away forever. The only thing that needs to go is your fog.
Is there a way to do that?
It's impossible.
Yeah, because like Amino Sagiri like withdrew and was like, all right, yeah, you guys clearly want the truth, we'll let you have the truth, right? But that fog still needs to go somewhere. You can't and so like she's like the receptacle for it. And so she sticks around like she's there as like the backup in case like, oh, if this doesn't work, or if, you know, basically a place to put that fog, right? So like it's not even an act of like, oh, the gods are going back on their word and they want to release this fog. It's like, no, it was her responsibility from creation to absorb this fog if it didn't work out, and then to come back and find a place to release that fog, in the process destroying herself, right? So like in this tomb or whatever. So like that's yeah, I just felt like it was important to acknowledge that aspect of it. It's not like, oh, you know, there's a third one and they're gonna release the fog, but she changed her mind because she's human now. No, like this is the legitimate purpose, and I think that's really interesting in terms of like design for the plan and like the implications that has even outside of her, but on the broader scale of these gods who were like, we're gonna see what the humans want, we're gonna do what's in our power to fulfill it, and then if we're mistaken because we are gods and can't necessarily relate to humans that well, we have a failsafe, is really interesting. and the fact that the failsafe is this really tragic section here, I think that's really interesting storytelling, you know?
There's no way.
Like I have my critiques of the Marie character as a whole in her social link or whatever, but I think her story, her plot, especially in this later part, is so choice. I really like it.
If we waste any more time, the fog will take me over and be set free. If that happens, I won't be able to take my own life. I'll become a monster.
And if we defeat that?
Are you saying we should wait for Marie-chan to be controlled by the fog and then defeat her? Senpai, wait! I mean, it's still her body, right? If we fight the monster...
Yeah. So what'll happen?
I think there's this idea here of a separation of, like, a split, right? Of her human self that she had to develop in order to, you know, be the spy or whatever. And this god version of her that is the receptacle for this fog, the monster, that won't be able to hold the fog any longer, and will start to having a division of that is also a really interesting solution to this. I don't remember exactly how this finishes. What I would really like is if, like, it wasn't a complete separation, like it is a thing where, like, they are split from each other into two separate people that kind of still have to share, that, like, have this connection from one side to the other. I'm thinking of the Emperor's Cutest Concubine. Is that the right one? Which is like a webtoon that has a horrible title that makes it sound super bad, and it's not as bad as it sounds. But there's a plot line in that. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember the exact title. This girl gets sent from a family that doesn't love her to be a concubine to this emperor who is a woman, and she's like 8 or 9 or whatever, and the emperor ends up adopting her more as a daughter and is a political hostage concubine, not like a gross one. In case anyone's wondering, it's a really good story. But there's a plot thing in there that is close to what I'm thinking of, except that, like, they should have more conscious awareness of each other. I think that would be really interesting. I don't know if that's what'll happen. I don't remember. But, like, I would love for that to happen, of this god awareness just kind of hovering around, being tethered to the human world by this human awareness. And having that connection still be there, but, like, separated out enough that it'll be safe would be my ideal way to do this. I don't think that's the way they're going with it. I think we're gonna fight a god and then it'll reconcile or whatever. Because I'm pretty sure we don't kill a god in this one.
I don't know.
Maybe we do.
Maybe right now. You might be able to. I'll put my mind to sleep before the fog overpowers it. Of course, the fog will then take over my body, but my mind will still be safe beneath it. The rest comes down to luck, I guess. Which will give out first? The fog or my life?
I think what it ends up being is, like, the fog is not necessarily any of the gods themselves. It's this, like, overwhelming force of I was gonna say dishonesty. That's not quite right. Of illusion, right? And so it's like changing who she is, but it's not its own entity, I don't think.
That's one hell of a gamble. What are we gonna do?
I'd rather not have to do that. But if there's no other way, then we'll just have to have faith that it'll work.
And that's exactly what it is, and I love that kind of situation too.
Yeah, it's gotta be better than just sitting here and watching her die.
She's not gonna die. We won't let her. This is our friend's life on the line. We can't fail now.
Bet.
Friends.
Rest up.
Okay. I trust in you all. Even if I do die, it would be a better way than letting the current situation continue.
Yeah, like dying in the process of trying to find a way to live, and like this is the difference between deciding to waste away from like a curable disease or like having a suicidal ideation versus going under for surgery that has a risk to it, but you are taking the chances to survive. Accepting that like I may die from this, but it is my chance at survival is wildly different from like I need to go die, you know, like.
But please, don't any of you die.
It's coming. Get ready, everyone.
Will this really work? Emi-chan won't die if we fight her?
Marie-chan believed in us.
And she still has the lock right on her heart. Oh, that's so good. We will win.
Oh, yeah!
What good is it to learn the truth? You want me to throw away my worthless self-satisfaction in exchange for eternal suffering and despair? I don't need it. I don't need any of it. What's wrong with turning a blind eye to suffering? I don't want a truth full of pain. I want a peaceful lie.
What is this feeling? It's like she's not even seeing us.
Of course she's not. She's covering her eyes.
Suffering, denial, and rejection. She's denying everything. Be careful, Senpai. Normal tactics may not work.
And she has like a Magatama lock on her vagina?
I don't want to hear
Alright, well, I'm gonna try this. Oh, because we left battle, we have half of our SP missing? Get fucked. That's such bullshit. I can't believe that. That's upsetting.
all yours.
Do 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 do.
It's over. There. Physical attack.
Okay, so there's only two of us who can do any damage. Good to know. Good to know. Do, 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 do. All right. I guess just guard until we need healing. I guess that goes for you too. Sometimes I think this violin's really good. Sometimes I'm like, that's a bit excessive, don't you think? Speaking of excessive. Yeah, let's just re-up us. Real nice of her to sometimes skip her turns, huh?
Let's go.
Okay, but what if we didn't have any Meggies available to us, huh? What does that look like?
Let's go!
The suffering!
Soda!
I gotta say, having an enemy that is just all repels is not really all that interesting. I mean, it defines the roles everyone's gonna take, and it's largely the roles that they take anyways. But like, it's way more interesting when stuff shifts around than it is like just to have it full repels that like necessitates us to use almighty attacks. I guess we could have had breaks in there as well, right? But like fire break and whatever. And if we had built the characters around that, which is another alternative in, which I guess, you know, can make it an interesting fight. Did I do Mind Charge last time? No, I don't think so. You're good to still guard. Alright, what's this one? Oh, okay. Our defense is back up. Interesting.
All yours!
Draining fog. I don't like that. Is that gonna drain our SP? Oh, fuck you.
What was that? Marie-chan's power to absorb the fog is going crazy. Careful, Senpai. She's sucking up everything.
I was gonna make a joke about her being a throat goat, but like... Oh, thanks. It's good to get most of that back, actually.
Let's go!
At least she doesn't absorb, because that would be annoying. If it gave us repel clothing, and then she could just absorb the things that we repel. At least hers is repel. Yeah. I don't know how to continue to provide commentary on this. This is my biggest problem with a lot of Persona compared to like SMT and what I've played in Metaphor so far is that like, and maybe it's because of what my strategy generally is, but like it is the same turn on repeat because enemies will have the same like once you know whatever your turns are, that's all it's going to be the entire time, right? Like I like fights that like shift and have you have to change and adapt. And I feel like that's my biggest complaint about, and that's true of all of them. I think the only exception is P3. And even then, like P3P during the main bosses, not really. I think that was a thing that Reload did better up until the final boss. And no, I'm being vague because I don't want to do spoilers, but you know, up until the final boss, I think that's something Reload did better. And then during the final boss, Reload, I don't know if they fucked it up or if I was too over leveled, because I may have been over leveled for that fight. But in P3P, there's some shifting things going on that make it really interesting. I don't remember what I'm at. If I do... Okay, I'm already there. So, yeah, there's my 2 cents. But like, yeah, I don't recall a lot of things that were like really overly interesting in 5. I think Royal had a few things that were kind of interesting, but nothing that like was like, oh my god, this is the mechanic. I mean, maybe there were. I probably have pointed out the stuff I liked, but you know, I'm on record as basically blacking out during recordings and streams. So I just may not remember the things I enjoyed of Reload or Royal, which is unfortunate. But yeah, it's all the same moves. Like, that feels like that should have been something interesting and new and different, right? But it's not. It's not something new and different.
All yours.
And it didn't even do enough damage that I feel compelled to heal myself. I'm gonna let Yukiko get some more stuff back. Same with him. Something must change at the midway point, right? Like, I'm not even... Yeah, I'm doing the attacks a turn too early just because I'm getting too much SP. There we go.
Don't you get it? The truth doesn't help anything. You're all hypocrites. Peace and tranquility lie in the fog.
Senpai, don't listen to her. That's not the real Marie-chan talking.
Soda! All yours!
I don't know. I have a lot of SP, MP. What is it called in this one? Let's use a little bit. It's not super necessary, but you know, why the fuck it not, you know? Make sure we heal up our boy. Are you gonna give us our SP back? No, okay, this is a defense one. Hot lightning. Oh, that's right, that's what that is. I don't think it'll do anything, but might as well see, right? Oh, we have even been decreasing your stats, girl.
Soda!
That would have been a good time to get Naoto's SP back, honestly. Like, how cool would it be if you did a boss that like did attacks that did multi-elemental damage? You know? Something like that even. Like, yeah, we're all well prepared because of the items it gave us before this. But like, even something like the title Hot Lightning got me thinking like that. Even something like that though, that would just make it stand out as something different, even if we didn't change what we're doing, you know? Interesting that the ones who guarded got hit by that. I mean, it's just really, I think the thing that's bugging me about this more, like, damage sponges suck. I'm doing the same shit on repeat. I have more that, like, legitimately, I could spend the rest of this time having her use salvation every turn, and it probably wouldn't matter, right? So then it's like, what is this fight really? What does it provide that's of interest compared to a normal fight outside of like how long it takes? Length does not equate to actual difficulty, right? But not necessarily to be overly mean to the fight, but like I think if I was playing this privately, I'd probably put on an H Bomber Guy video, or recently I've been obsessed with the Travis McElroy Yellowstone book report on the McElroy family channel there. That's been my go-to. I've seen that in the month that it's been out. I must have seen it in double digits amount of times. Which, if you go watch that video, you're like, no wonder this guy has problems. This guy being me. But you know, you put something like that on in the background, or you hang out with like a friend in a Discord call, and then you just chill, right? I think there, and I think this fight is fine in that context, right? I think in that context, it's like, all right, it's a little grindy, it's a little whatever, but you're also not going to be. Oh, okay. Salvation's gonna be useful for a turn, and I'm gonna get some SP. Oh, okay, never mind. You're just gonna heal. Man, I thought I was gonna have something interesting, but I've over leveled Rise. I thought, oh, silence is, yeah, give us status effects like silence that we have to work around if you're gonna have repels and stuff, you know? Like, do shit like that. And I guess it technically does. I just have too many things to save me. But then at least like the salvation, like that makes us waste a turn, but like is a double-edged sword. At least it's something different. I'm being such an asshole right now because I've over-prepared. Hot lightning is cool because it's like an auto dizzy, right? And I think that's pretty freaking cool. Oh, you're gonna help now to get up a turn later. All right. Already after Naoto's turn, so Naoto would have gotten up next turn anyways. But now Naoto is useless again. Yeah, just get that SP back, babe. Now you're good on SP for a while. Oh, I don't actually need to do that. Swear to God, Naoto, if you fall down again from this with this, okay, at least it's me this time. Do, do, do. All right, what are you doing? That's not the one I needed right now, if I'm being honest. Because Naoto already had that. I thought that was coming.
Let's go.
Wait, did I do Heat Riser on myself instead of Big Brain move?
Are you okay?
I really wish they'd leave them sitting down if it's already past their turn, because all that does is provide the opportunity for them to get knocked down again. It's really inefficient. Like, what's even the point of it? All right. Interesting person for that same two people. But again, I was just complaining that it's all getting the same. So this is exactly what I was asking for. Require Yukiko to start burning through some of her SP that she's recovering indefinitely by giving us status effects. Do like that. I mean, I don't like it. It's not like I want that to happen to me, but like, it does make these moves ones where I'm like, oh no, what's going to happen next, right? Like now Yukiko's in actual danger, yeah. So these two cycling on repeat, I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Can you get up?
Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, it worked out for me. That's why I do this shit. But like, wait, I thought I was already doubled. I guess not. Okay. Probably have one more turn of that, right? Okay, could not have happened to a more interesting set of people. Okay. Some interesting shit going down here. All right, let's see. Now I have to actually use items. Oh, that's why I have so many breakers. Shit. All right. I know what I need to start doing then. All right, I don't have anything that gets rid of resisties though, huh? In that case, let's go ahead and just bump up all of our SP a little bit.
Protect me, Kozeon!
Not particularly a great move, but again, I'm not the most upset by it. But yeah, now I have an understanding of what my moves have increased. Did she just shrink?
Let's go! Persona!
Okay, good. I guess I got too much SP, and now she's pissed.
It's working! You can do it, Senpai! Don't
if you do.
But yeah, I was complaining earlier about the breaker thing, or the repel thing, and I was like, oh yeah, you could use a break thing. They gave us items throughout the dungeon. I'm the idiot. If anyone gets to that point and wrote a comment and then gets to this point, I know I'm dumb. It prepared us for what she was going to be and gave us breaker items for it. And yeah, and I'm willing to bet like looking at them, as long as you have a diverse amount of elements, there's probably enough to do some real damage. So, you know, it's fine. I was the dummy there, and I'm willing to admit it. Whenever I'm stupid, I try to be the person who admits it. But yeah, I'm only gonna do Aggie Dines because I want. Oh my fucking god! She was charged the fuck up, man. Holy shit! What was that? Like, okay, let's see. How
we do it?
1 sec. No, shut the fuck up, Yosuke. I need to calculate how many turns worth that was. Okay, right? Because we're doing like about 100, and that's rounding up per turn. So that's like 17 turns. Like, holy shit. We could have won that fight all the way back when Rise first charged us up if I knew I had that. What the fuck? I'm like, okay, I have a new game plan. Nope, never mind. Yukiko is just... Oh my god. Yukiko has become death, destroyer of worlds. Holy shit. What was that? Oh my god. I was like, all right, here's another 20 minutes. I'm going to start editing this at midnight on the following day. But if I don't get sleep, it's the same fucking thing. But no, I'm probably going to edit this at, you know, 15 to midnight. 10 more minutes of cutscenes, right? That's what this is going to be? God, if there's another phase. Oh no. Nah, man. But yeah, no, it's probably fine. If I don't sleep, it's the same day. So if I do the editing and start uploading, even if it's past midnight, it's the same day. So we're fine. Happy Valentine's Day. There she is in her stupid outfit and her dumb hat.
Marie-chan!
Welcome back with your Naruto ass bag.
Marie-chan!
How is she, Senpai? She okay?
Marie isn't moving.
No way. This can't be real.
No, this can't be.
Emi-chan?
I mean, we didn't even check her pulse. She's probably just still asleep.
Come on. You're such a sleepyhead. It's time to wake up, okay? Emi-chan?
Okay, but give me this game where you get through like 9/10 of it. Probably you'd want to get it through like 3/4 of it. Of this teenagers fighting God type storyline. And then at this point, they need to cause an accidental death where they, like, as a group, kill somebody. Kind of like what the game explored earlier before you got to the Adachi reveal. Right? Where they just murk somebody and don't have that be the end, but have them deal with the repercussions of that for the last like quarter of the game. Of like the PTSD and the like, oh, this was my fault. Like, even if it's not on purpose, but like especially if it's on purpose, like they had to make that choice and do that. Fuck, I'm basically creating Animorphs Part 2. Let's do it. Holy shit. Make that a game.
No! This isn't happening! What did we do wrong? Emi-chan, wake up! Don't die!
Get off of me!
I knew that's what she was gonna say first.
Marie-chan?
goodness, she's alive! Oh! That's right.
Okay, so I know that it's like partially thematic, but I think it would be so fucking cool though if like in this moment, like she could still have the red choker, but get rid of the lock, right? And have it be like a thematic moment. That's just me. You sleep too much.
Everyone gets to sleep once in a while, right? Thank you.
Oh, that's cute.
You think that's long enough for a moving hug? Shouldn't you let go now?
You say you're not even my girlfriend. I shut you down. What do you think you're doing?
Nope. I'm tired of moving. Enough with getting up. Good thing there's someone even I can hug.
Hey! Here we go again. Why is it all our friends are like this?
You know, there aren't a lot of people who can really mess with Rise-chan.
I mean, that is true. Oh yeah, we should probably
Did you feel
leave.
the earth move? Or was that just me watching these two?
That's actually a really funny, good line, Teddy. You don't get many of them. Usually you're a creepy pervert. But like, that's really good. I like that. I think I'm just in a good mood right now. I've enjoyed this whole section.
This isn't the
As
time
much
for
as it
stupid
was sprung on
comments.
me.
What's going on?
I talked about it before. I swear this was coming on the 15th, not on the 13th. And so like I kind of procrastinated. I've been feeling a little bit down in the dumps today, a little bit depressed, not Marie depressed, but struggling. And so I had to make a decision to stop recording this and go stream Metaphor. Because I had made a promise to do the Louise Soiree. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then like don't care. You know, I'm not gonna get into spoilers, but I promised to do that on Valentine's Day. And it is Valentine's Day, and I was going to do that, and then this was sprung on me. And so as much as I've been stressed about this, I've actually really liked all of the stuff going on in this section. I like the SP draining. I like the way that some of the levels are structured. I like this the song that played in the background. There's a whole lot I liked about this section, and I've enjoyed all of this conversation in this last boss fight. And once I realized I was the dummy, I enjoyed that last boss fight a lot more too, because it did add other layers where it's not like, oh, this is what you have to do. It provided other things of strategy that you could add into there, right? And you'd have to budget it out appropriately of like, am I gonna go with this one because of these elements are what I have and this is the items I have the most of. It also like rewards you for actually exploring before and getting all of those break items, right? I mean, it didn't for me because I fucking destroyed her with Yukiko, but yeah.
Don't tell me. Is this like in the movies where once
I'm
the
in a
bad
good
guy's
mood
defeated,
right now.
his evil fortress self-destructs?
I'm sorry, I forgot to mention. I don't need to be in this place to die anymore, so it's gonna disappear.
I really love her delivery of that.
Why the hell didn't you say that sooner? It's gonna take us with it! We're gonna die! We're all gonna die!
Just get to the exit. Hurry.
You know, for such a panicked running away, and I really love that pull out because it's still kind of ominous. For a panicked runaway, it is really like a fun scene still.
I feel like this has happened before.
Everything that's happened once will happen before.
They're all so weird.
I mean, they're your friends too. You've hung out with them.
It's your fault to begin with.
The TV! That was never a television. The Hollow Forest has vanished.
I mean, it was once a television. To be fair, it was once a television. Margaret just linked it to this television.
Because there's no more reason for it to exist.
We did it! So, how does it feel to have your fate changed?
Well, It feels weird. After all, I'm alive.
Well, yeah. That's why we went all the way there and everything.
Thank you for saving me. And I'm sorry. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
You just said sorry, didn't you?
She did, very politely.
Huh?
It's just that you never seemed like the type who would say that.
Huh? You stupid jerk! Fine then. Forget it! I take it back!
Oh well.
Listen to me! What the hell? What is with you people? You risk yourselves to save me? You don't get anything out of it. I don't understand you.
That's what friendship is.
Really?
To be honest, we were hesitant at first. Learning that you were from the other side was kind of confusing. But to not save you just because of that? Oh, that's not how we roll.
Also, I don't think any of us were like hesitant to save you or like go and or like be like, oh, you're from the other side. I don't think anyone brought that up really.
If we blamed
I think it's because I knew that
and looked
already.
the other
But
way, nothing would change. You were in trouble and we saved you. That's all that counts.
I don't understand you at all.
If not knowing us bothers you, then you should start getting to know us.
way to go, Naoto.
All of us want you to
That's
learn more
great.
about this world.
Yeah, like Valentine's Day.
Valentine?
Ah, so you don't know what that is either. Huh. It's an awesome day when a girl gives chocolate to someone she holds dear. Oh, and I already reserved Senpai.
Sorry, I have a girlfriend.
Whatever. No cheating. Reservation canceled.
Let's go, Marie.
Why,
That was quick. Well, let him get to it.
Literally the only options you have to really, I think, to date someone would be like Marie or I, if you're not dating Ryusei, like as much as I love Naoto, but like with the whole like being able to hold their ground for the guy that they like I would absolutely like get into it with Ryusei as well.
You're right. I need to do all the laundry.
My back is killing me. Hey, how about we get some grub?
sounds good. On you, of course.
Oh, stop expecting me to buy you lunch all the time.
Yeah, I'm okay. Let's go. Everyone's waiting.
I like the little double check with herself of, yeah, I'm okay. Are you still worried?
Well, when I gave my body up to the fog, I thought I heard a voice. What did it say? Humans don't want to know the truth. What they truly desire is a peaceful world filled with fog. Something like that, anyway.
Whose voice was that?
I don't know. But it was familiar. The same voice I heard when you defeated Amino-Sagiri and the fog flowed into me. Wait. Maybe not. I felt like it was my voice. Maybe it's something I said long ago? Oh well. The fog is gone. I probably just misheard it.
I mean, now you're mistruthing again, you know? That's how you create fog. Missed.
Scared you, huh? The weather's nice, there's snow all over. What more do we need? Oh yeah, you ever been in a snowball fight, Marie-chan? Hey, how are we gonna split the teams?
throw snow at him. Isn't that right?
You're right.
Okay, I won't hold back.
Hold on! You have the eyes of a predator!
Yes,
Teams will
all
be
humans
women
do.
versus men. Now begin.
Oh, come on! Kanji, Teddy, what the hell, guys?
Take this! Get him, Marie-chan!
Why are you only going after me?
You enjoyed the snowball fight. Later that day.
We kicked their asses! Those guys can't match our supreme snowball skills!
Well, I do feel a bit sorry for them.
Still, today's hero's gotta be Marie-chan. You go, Snowball Queen!
We didn't need
That's
this.
the wrong gender. It's heroine, not hero.
We didn't need this. Like, come on, you guys had the chance in the DLC to just not have this again.
Yo, can you see anything?
And if you're gonna have, like, why do it if you're gonna have so much bloom that, like, it looks bad?
Ted, you punk! I'm done with this!
You dirty pervert! Oh! Trying to peep again! Oh!
Marie-chan, electricity here's a bad idea!
Disgusting creeps!
I hate you all!
Man, my good mood's gone. This sucks. Because at least last time, it...
You're back.
And we're just back home. That's fucking wild, man. It's so fucking wild that we're just back home. Sorry, I need to finish my thought. But that's... I do like that you just return home. It's not like the... Normally there's like a screen where it's like, lots happen, want to save your progress, and then it moves on automatically to the next day. But instead it's like, oh, you're back. Okay, you're like just normal back home. No, what I was going to say is that like I think that it sucks that they included another bat scene, which doesn't look good. Like, do something else. Like, I don't want to say that this is better, but like, you know, have them getting out of the bath in their robes, so that way you don't have to have so much fucking bloom, you don't have to have so much fog. Like, is it still gross and sexualizing underage girls? Yes, and I don't want that either. But if you're going to do it, at least make it look good, you know? Like the layers to which I hate this are multiple, right? And so like I want to criticize that on multiple levels. If you're going to be horny and gross, at least be technically competent at it, you know? I guess is what I mean. But like, also maybe just don't do that in the first place. The reason why the first scene kind of works, and even then I say kind of, there's a lot of gross stuff surrounding the entire hot spring stuff where like you go, you try to sneak into the rooms, you try to do this, that, or the other. And I hate all of that. But the reason why the actual hot spring scene works in 4 Golden, back when you're getting thrown at everything like that, is because it is directly not your fault that it happened. It wasn't anybody's plan. It wasn't like, oh, you know, it's not like in certain other games where it's like, oh, we're gonna wait here until it accidentally crosses time and pretend like we didn't notice. Like it was nobody's fault, or like if it was the girl's fault. And it sucks that they didn't admit to that, but I think there's a version of that scene that does somewhat still play, where you're like, okay, it is an accident on nobody's side, like, you know, it sucks, and there's not great reactions, but like, you know, there's a way to play that, at least for comedy, if you don't over-sexualize it. This was A, sexualized, B, look bad, and C, like, directly makes the guys culpable in being horrible people. And we're supposed to laugh at it, right? Like even Kanji, who you know wasn't going to be one of the people to get a look or whatever, was helping the other two get a look, and it's like that makes him bad too. The fact that you're not stopping him makes you bad too. I don't like being complicit in that kind of shit as a character, you know? Like, it's so fucking gross. But like, so like, do it where like, oh, have it be where they're already in their robes or whatever, and looking, you know, like just fresh out of the hot springs, and you guys are walking in and changing and don't realize that they're on the opposite side of like a wall they're changing, and then like like you could even do it as a like almost a reversal of the other scene where like the girls then are like trying to sneak out because they realize they've stayed past time, and you guys are changing, and then like they get you know, the eyeful by accident or whatever. That way then at least it's equal to what happened before. It's a reversal of the thing, but you also don't make anyone complicit in being a sexual predator, right? If you need to have that scene in there in the first place, which you don't need it in the first place. Why did we go to a hot spring? Why was that even in there? They were talking about getting dinner. What I want to see is them going and eating at fucking Aya. Have a scene animated in Aya where they're having fun and slurping down, and it's like a good time. You know, do something like that. Or like if you have to, like, if you're like, oh yeah, they're relaxing at a hot spring, have them be at the hot springs and all of them in their yukata, including the guys, just out of the bath too, and like chowing down on some food, and or like have the scene of like them drinking milk where it's like the playing on like you know, like nothing like milk after the, you know, that's like a common trope if you're playing into these fucking dumbass tropes. Do that where it's like a character bonding moment, not a thing where you're character assassinating all of the men in your fucking game. It sucks. It's bad. It sucks. I'm sure so many people have talked about it already. I don't need to go on and on and on about it, but like every aspect of it sucks. It doesn't look good, and it doesn't reflect good on the characters, and it was like an unforced error. Like that's, I think that's what pisses me off about it, is I was in a good mood. That was a whole great thing there, and it could have, and it capped it off at the end with like a comedic little character moment between everybody, and Yosuke getting, you know, fucked up for whatever reason, because he's the punching bag of the group, when it should be Teddy, but that's besides the point. So like, but that's a good capstone that leaves you on a high note. If you need to put a button on it, an animated button on it, get them having dinner. Have them continue that strong character stuff you were just doing. You did, or just end it there. That was good. It was good to just like, the stuff you were doing was fine. You didn't need more. I don't. It's just an unforced error, and it pisses me off. He escorted Marie back to the Velvet Room and returned home. I'm gonna get bugs.